everybody, it's Max, and this is Starbirds, that's right, and it's Sector 6 time, you betcha. Hey, everything is getting really cold out here. It's chilly, it's real chilly, and these blankets aren't cutting it anymore. Everybody wants socks, I know, down-filled socks, so, you know, that's a thing. We're going to make them some socks before we get started. Big thanks to everybody that's watching the series. I appreciate that very much. As we go through and do the levels of Starbirds. So with that, let's get to it. Okay, people, we are moving on to level 6, you bet. And of course, with level 5 now completed, all the things, we'll talk about bonuses and all that stuff at a later time. Of course, our initial playthrough is just to get through the levels that we have, and then we'll talk about the bonuses and some of the craziness you gotta do to make that happen. So we're gonna travel to the next sector. I'm gonna remove the border, all the things, hit the buttons there, and we'll make this happen. Sector 6, a singular invention. Intervention? Or is it invention? Is it me? It's a lot colder. It's a cold. My poor plants. Yeah, I know, right? Forget the plants. The Brewster's only serving iced coffee. We need some serious insulation. Agreed, my forehead feathers just froze to the microscope. We need flexible, durable material for that. Our feathers, yolk, and the fledglings are molting as we speak. Yeah, I'm shedding like a breadcrumb trail. There goes another one. That might actually work. I'll design a mesh insulation cover. See, I don't need no fancy diplomas. The School of Hard Pecs taught me all I need to know. Sure. Okay, as a matter of fact, there are no convenient liquid water deposits in this system. We have to tweak our chem lab recipes. We have no other option than to stay here for a while and solve the temperature issue once and for all. Okay, I guess that is the quest. The quest is mesh cover. They need socks, people. 16 pairs of socks. Cool. I mean, mesh covers. I mean, that's what they need, people. That's what they need. They need some socks. So, what do we get for a start? Well, you get methane or methane, I guess is what you're going to get. No water in that one. Wow, I guess all the water is going to... really? We're going to get oxygen right there? I'm assuming I'm going to have to convert that back into water? Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, let's get something rolling here, I guess. Sure, he says. Well, there's our frozen methane. There's that. Yeah, so it's literally frozen oxygen. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Do you want to go for the frozen oxygen first? What do you got, $900? Do you want to go for this first? We'll go for living quarters because we're about to mine it. All right, that's what we'll do. Had a bug on level 5, by the way. One of my launchers was slower than the rest, and I don't know why that is. I loaded it, unloaded it several times, destroyed it, and rebuilt it several times. Unfortunately, I've had to leave it for now. Luckily, I was able to complete all the objectives with that level 5, but we'll carry on here anyway. We're here. Do you want to take the methane since you're already here kind of doing methane-y stuff anyway? Sure. Gotta be a little careful here. You know what? Maybe we better take some of that at the same time, right? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I do realize you can upgrade all this stuff, right? In fact, let's take a second here while we're going through and building up a little cash about upgrading stuff. Well, there's the sulfur. Did you want to do that while you're here? Sure. I mean, you might as well, right? Yeah, we'll take that cash money. We'll run another round. Let's go to rewards, and one of the things you can do here is upgrades. right? Like, for example, the only upgrades I've really put any focus into is rover nuggets. So is that way when we drive the car around, we get like extra cash, and I love cash money, people. I haven't done the others. Now, I did try them out. You'll notice I put 2 points into extractors and 1 point into launch pads. But I don't use them. And the reason is that you will notice over here under rewards, almost every single reward requires you to get a sector bonus without upgrades. Everything here is without an upgrade. So if I upgrade any of these buildings, I can't use that level to get the bonus, and I have to start the level all again from scratch. So, I mean, if that's the case, I might as well just play the level in level 1 stuff, because it makes no sense for me to try and actually try and upgrade it and then just ruin my chances, and I have to play the whole level starting over again. So that is why you don't see me doing upgrades on this stuff, because it's just not really worth it, because then you got to go back and replay the whole thing again without upgrades. What does it take to make socks? It takes feathers and thread. Wow. And where do feathers come from? We need a hefty amount of feathers. Sourcing them won't be an issue, but transporting them will be a pain. Okay. It'd be way easier if they dropped where we needed them. How about we set up a little winter resort up there, huh? Peep peep. Absolutely, don't worry. We'll make sure that the habitats are properly heated before anyone moves in. Okay, what does that mean? Do I even want to know? Probably not. Okay, well, let's see what the other one does, because I'm scared to ask. Where's the thread come from? Thread is made... Oh, no. Thread is made from feathers and conductor. Oh, conductor's such a pain. Okay. Oh, it has a second formula, though. Glass or gold. Okay. Sure. Let's see what we got here, people. Well, we haven't gotten to gold yet. We haven't got any of this stuff. We'll probably go for aluminum next. But meantime... we'll keep getting that cash money in here temporarily. Do you want to drive the car around for a few seconds? Make it look good? All right. I doubt we'll get very much on this rock. I mean, it's fairly big. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get a few bucks. But anyway. Oh, I just seen we have an upgrade there. That's my bad, people. I didn't notice it. Well, let's see about that titanium. No, we're not going to get any of that, huh? Really? Oh, there's where it is. It's out of reach. You're a bum. Okay. Well, let's get the basics in. Okay. Wow. Oh, this one's so ugly. I'm scared to put anything down. Okay. This asteroid's a giant ice cube. Ain't no way you're going to build a factory on that slippery surface. We can't even get to the resources underneath. How about a flamethrower? Strap to the yoke rover and let me zoom around a little. Melted ice and toasty tail feathers. Holy smokes. What are we doing here? We might roast yoke in the process. We need a proper tool to melt the ice caps. Let me think something up. You guys are scaring me. Okay, so we're going to get some new buildings. One is called the Habitat. It's worth 10 points. The other is going to be the Melter. It, too, is 10 points. And we might as well get that underway. Meanwhile, we are shipping stuff to the space station, so let's get that underway. I forget what we came here for. I think we're already shipping methane gas. I think it's uranium and this that we're not getting. So let's do that. You want which way is this going to be better? This is terrible. Look at this one, man. That's bad RNG right there. Look at that. That's so much yuck. Okay, so where is the? Wow, it's really tough here. It's pretty tough. Oh, come on, you really? You're not going to let me have that? Alright, fine. Well, we're gonna have to be really crafty. Really crafty. There we go. Come on, you're gonna let me hit this now? There we go. That's what we want. You better put a launching pad in for that, though. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Alright. So I guess that means you're gonna get these ones. Man, this is ugly. Okay. Really? I was going to say you better let me have that one in the corner. Okay, there's 3 and there's 4. I gotta come all the way around for you. Okay. We're trying to preserve for the future here, people. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to run you down like this. And then this one's going to come along like this, and we're going to hope that we can preserve that other little patch as the pipe is really losing its mind there. And this one's going to come all the way around. And it actually, you can actually bump right up against this stuff, and it's actually pretty good at snaking around like that. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so that's going to handle that. That's going to handle some of that. We might as well get out of that. Talk to me. Yeah, can we have some cash? Because we're really low on money for some reason. This list is getting way too long for my liking. Wow. Okay. We have to I didn't realize we actually had to do things to get this to work. Alright, fine. Gee whiz. Yep. Take that. Well, at least keep taking cash for now. Let's get back out here. Sure, we'll go that. I mean, we're not really getting anything new out of that one. So we're getting some oxygen. Okay, now we want to go for that. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll get that. All right, what do you got there? Lots of methane. Lots of methane. A little iron. Well, we'll come here. We'll take something. Wow, these asteroids are really bad. Anyway. Oh, wow. Can you say frozen? Oh, wow. Can you say it's so frozen that, like, the only iron is, like, right there? Now, there is iron underneath this, but I'm assuming that's what the melting stuff does, right? Yeah, like, you gotta... That's habitat. And then where's Mr. Melter? Yeah, he wants to be... He wants to be melting. Great. Well, we'll just keep working on it, people. Wow, terrible RNG on this one. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Anyway. Well, looks like I'm only going to get 2 out of this. That makes me sad. That makes me very sad. Anyway, we'll take the 2 for now. We got no choice, really. We got to take them 2, and over here we're going to take this iron. And hope that we get... Wow. Could you put that any farther away from where I needed it? Here, I'm going to show you a trick. Now that you put something down, you can take it back. Yeah, that's a thing, and you can just move it where you want. And there. Well, we got more triangles here. That's actually not bad. I'm actually going to go for a second launch pad now because our first round of triangles stinks. So... Okay. I was going to say, you better give that to me, game. You better give it to me. Okay. There, that's going to handle the triangle portion of the program. I'm really worried about this iron content, but we'll make it work for now. Okay. And where are we with cash? Cash money. Listen. Keep giving me that cash there, big guy. I need all the money I can get. Okay. Yep. Come up and around. There we go. Yay! Manufacturing. Let's get a new one. Yes, we're sending that to the station. We'll take that. What are you doing? Well, we'll take that too. We should get a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Excellent. Well, you're not going to get any water out of this. Well, we'll go with that one. Okay. You're getting a little low on the science, dude. I guess you're going to have to take one of those. Man, that's so ugly. That's so ugly. Well, we need well, I mean, you need carbon sooner or later anyway. But I need the heater to do that first. Right, so that's the habitat, and this is the heater. All right, so we need the heater before anything else. That's got to happen. So we're going to take that. We're going to take that. What do you want to do? Well, you can do that. Yep, you can do that too. Actually, triangles. This is the one where we got ripped off, right? I mean, we need triangles. Triangles aren't bad. Anyway, what do we got here? Lemons. I think we're doing lemons already, are we not? I think we're doing lemons there. Yes, we are. So I'm not going to worry about that one too much. Do you want to go for that one? Yeah, we'll take your 25. We'll take that. It's getting harder all the time to choose people. I guess acid is going to be a thing. Where is that heater? Acid and carbon. Well, we knew carbon was coming up, but we have oxygen and methane. So that is not... Oxygen and methane, I'd like to have them both on the same planet. And when you know it, our very first one's going to be the contestant of the day to do that. So let's replace our oxygen methane with something else. Let me have a look. All right, so let's put methane on this. So if we're going to use a planet for a certain thing, then we try to totally focus it on that thing, right? Yep. Do you want to do that up here? I mean, this is all really bad up here, so, you know, you might as well just do this. Use this little corner of the world that you're not going to be able to run very much with anyway. And do that. Okay, so we're going to run that methane in here. And we now need to go find another world for oxygen. Yep, take that. What do you got? We'll take that. What do you want? Sure, you can have that. And let's now do a little bit of O2. O2, he says. Sure, you got a whole planet of O2 right here. Holy smokes. I mean, literally buried in O2. There we go. And we'll slam a few of these around. And then we're going to go back to that other planet and actually use it for my whatchamacallit, making. What am I making? I'm making something. Just hold on a second. I gotta look it up, see what it is I'm making. I am making, yeah, carbon. We'll get our carbon made, no problem. All right, so we've got that done. Let's swap back over here for a few seconds, and then we'll have a look through the list. This list is very long. Okay, what do you like? Light alloy, carbon, or acid? What is acid? Oh, jeez, it's crazy. Well, it turns out we can do acid on this planet. I don't usually like to do acid that way, but I'd rather do acid this way. This way is very wasteful. Let's have a quick look to see if we can do that somewhere else. Have we found anybody yet with the little cherries? No cherry trees yet. Darn it. Well, this has the potential to be cherry trees. Listen, I need you to do a little science for me. Don't choose that science. You haven't discovered cherry trees yet. I don't even know what they're called. The sulfur. You haven't discovered sulfur yet. Look, see, that's not sulfur. Darn it. Okay, well, there's nothing there. Like, none of these have sulfur, do they? Well, you'd better get lucky then, don't you? And where are you getting the methane from? Well, there's methane there. Wow, no sulfur there either. Where? What are you going to do about this, Max? What do you got? No sulfur there either. Where is the sulfur? Okay, well, there's the only sulfur on this whole rock. Darn it. This is bad. Okay, what do you got? Let's take the small clumps over here and see if we can't try to protect it. We're going to send the sulfur. But then we got to try and make acid here at the same time. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. Little acid, please, he says. Acid needs a little methane gas and a little bit of sulfur. Do you really want to try and make that here? Well, you really don't got much choice. Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, push that button there for a second, would you? Yeah. You don't need money. Well, let's take that science one more time, just in case we need it. No, 1 landing pad. We're going to put a landing pad here. I really hate to burn that. I really hate to burn this. Turns out you need power. Power is important. So now we want, and of course it's always tricky. You gotta go get some. You gotta go get some of that. Okay. Yep. I'm just looking to see if there's like any extra planets that we're not using from. All right, so we're gonna use this planet here in a minute. This was our replacement, and we do have some there. And those 2 are blank. Gee whiz. Okay, wow. This planet is freaking awesome. Look at all the landing stops. I mean, you could load up on this puppy. Wow. Okay, let's just set this up to send back for now. I mean, whoa, look at all the landing spots. Now, don't get me wrong, some of this RNG is not great. Let's be perfectly clear here. But we'll work with what we get. Okay, did I leave myself enough room? Yes. Of course you did. You're awesome. Well, thank you. I like complimenting myself every once in a while. Okay, so we're going to send that back that way. And I'm going to take this one here, and we're going to slap it right in there because it's right short, and I like short. Okay, acid is the name of the game. Which way do you want to go? You got that. Yes. Let's go back to acid. 2 chemical labs. Yeah. Well, that's a thing. And these things are so massively huge. Sure. We'll go there, and you can go 1, 2. And then here, we'll go 1. We're going to go 1, 2. You'll be my launch pad for this. So, are we out of cash? No! Darn it. Oh, no, that's not going to help you, dude. We need cash now. Gee whiz. Yep, let's drive. Yep, I need cash now. Yep, and any extra coinage, feel free to give it to me. Yeah, is that about it? Well, that's enough. He'll give me a launching pad. All right, there we go. So there's our acid there. There's acid there. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're going back to making what I was trying to do originally, which is to change this over. Oh, we have cherries right there. Darn it. Well, that's fine because we need them cherries to be headed home, while the cherries over here. They're not cherries, of course. They're sulfur. Well, we actually are sending them that sulfur home too. All right, well, whatever. Okay, well, let's get back in here because this is where we're going to have to do some serious work. You can do that. Well, we might as well give him his acid now. We'll give him the lab. We'll go for that. That's all making. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to take this and convert it. This is painful, but sure. All right. How do you want to handle this, Max? Okay, so we have this body of water here, and you got a little salt. Well, that's cherry trees. That's not that. That's that. All right. Right. Okay. So, well, it's a little bit there. Okay, and then you got to do that. Push that. Push that. Yep. Keep running that cash monies. All right. What else would you like? Still, no gold. What am I going to do about that? I am pretty sure there was no gold anywhere. Light alloy, strong alloy, and gold. Yeah, let's go back out here for a second. Gold? Oh, there is gold. There is the only gold. Sure. Okay, well, we might as well just go for here and see what happens. All right. Well, let's at least get this sent back for now. Holy smokes, I was panicking. If this is the only gold planet, this is probably where I'm going to end up having to make. Yeah, because all the gold's underneath junk. We're probably going to end up having to make the thread here. Alright, that's fine. Something to keep in mind there, Max. We'll accept your challenge there. We'll take that, and we'll get out of here for now. Okay, let's cook this sucker. 25 minutes in, he says. Alright, well, the challenges were going to get bigger no matter what you did. Okay, well, let's just stop that for now, because that's not what we're doing anymore, people. Now, the other thing, of course, I've discovered in all my play is, of course, you don't lose any of this stuff. It just goes into your inventory. So you don't have to rebuy it. We just re-get it, which is re-awesome. Is this the only patch? Is this the only patch that we get? I think so. Yeah, like there's no other patches here except for this. But this is going to be the best place to make this. It really stinks. I mean, there is this little patch here, but I mean, you really want this here. Okay. Sure. How we doing? We got $2,500. Do you want to take a science? Sure. And we'll take that. And what do you got? Well, you know you're not gonna do it until you take it. So take it and force yourself to do it. All right. Can you move my car? Okay. Okay. So, and of course this happens to be here, which is, darn it. It's bad placement, people. It's bad placement. I like to get 4 of these, and that's going to be really hard. Use carbon in a lot of things, unfortunately. And, well, it's not unfortunate. It's just the way the game is. Oh, these are frozen, you goof. Stop playing around. You know better. Yeah, it's really tricky. I think you're gonna have to put that one there, and then we're gonna have to blow that one up, and then we're gonna take it and put it right there. Now, water. Okay, we're gonna do this. Go here with this. Boop. We'll take that win. We'll take that win. Yep. How you doing? 25 and 215. Sure. 429. We're gonna need all the cash money we get, I think. Okay, so now we want to sneak this in behind this, and then come through the center of this. Put this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Launch pads. Do that. All right, who's not? Well, you're not happy. Yes, I know. There we go. All right, so we're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. Okay, so we're going to do that a couple more times because we're going to need more of these. So, do you want to go like right here and right here? Is that going to be okay? Sure. And now we'll go 1. Okay, that's really bad placement. You're probably going to have to move these up. All right, let's do that. Well, let's get the grinders down first. Then we can get the water up here. We'll take that. Yay, the melter! All right, I present to you the melter. Just place it on the ice and watch it melt away. No external energy required. Okay, hold your gizzards. How's that even work? Don't think too hard, Ruth. If Stella built it, it will work. Just get melting. Okay, well, I want to take it somewheres and test it. I don't want to lose my stuff here. So I'm going to take it to one of the empty rocks and see if we can't get any water out of it. Because I am perfectly fine taking this oxygen. I mean, this is one less thing I have to actually make. So I am fine with this. You know how painful it is to make oxygen from water all the time? Well, now I don't even have to. I just go ahead and make it. So I actually don't want to melt this one. We want to do that there. You go there. You go there. We're going to take this pipe up this way. Sneak around this guy. Okay. And then we're going to come in the back the way this way. And then we're going to put a pipe thing right there. And hit that in. And then we're going to go back over here. We're going to set this up. There's 1. There's 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're not going to worry about getting them going anywhere. I don't need to do that just yet. We'll need that. We're going to need more carbon here for all this crazy light alloy, strong alloy, ceramic, right? So, to get ceramic, right, which is one of our requirements, I think, for our feeties, our feet. What's light alloy? I can't remember. Cruvical, right. Let's take that anyway. We'll take the light alloy. I mean, you got to torture yourself one way or the other, Max, so you got to go for it. And this will give you a break from this and come back to it. All right, that's fine. Let's go experiment with the melter. Sure. Where do we want to experiment this? On a rock that we're not even close to using, dude. Sure. Okay, so, put that there. All right. Now, where is this thing? That's the habitat. This is the melter. It is $100. Oh, okay, so it's going to melt anything within this radius. All right, I see how that works. Sure. So we're going to take that right there. Okay. Okay, I see how that works. You turn it on, you turn it off. Okay. But I need it to give me water. Is that like a thing? Like, okay, you melted it. Congratulations. But I need water. I thought it was going to melt it into water, not just make it disappear. That doesn't help you, Max. Well, you haven't needed water yet, have you? No, everything's been non-water up to this point. Yes, some of our formulas up here need water, but they have alternative formulas that you can get around. That's actually nifty. All right, well, that's interesting. Not really needed, though. Sure. So, aluminum and carbon. We are sending aluminum to the station. We are making carbon as we speak. So, let's actually work on that. Because where are our socks at? Thread. Conductor. It's plastic? Yeah, see, plastic needs hydrocarbons, and hydrocarbons need carbon. Carbon and methane. So we're actually going back to this planet. I think a lot of our work's going to be done on this one rock. Is what I think. But I really don't want to melt this methane. This methane is going to help me make hydrocarbons fairly soon, I think. Soon. Very soon. In fact, it's going to help me do a couple things. Oh, that's not the right stuff. That's the cherries. Those are the cherry trees. No, but this is what you want here. Okay. And we don't want to melt that. True. Very true. Right? Because you need the hydrocarbons to go into plastic. Yes. Alright, so that's... Yeah, right? Because, yeah, this side is great for... yeah, so that's going to be the methane there. But do you want to try and use this methane on that? Yes, but I need to make an adjustment because I need one more methane roller right here. Darn it. Okay, back this up. Can I take you, my friend, and sneak you out like this? Yes. And can I borrow you and move you over just a wee bit? Yes. Okay, and now I need to put a second one in here like this. And I need to sneak him in the back like that. Now, the reason is that you need another set of chemical reactions to make this work. So, trust me, a few playtimes through, you get used to it. All right. Now what we do is we need another set of hydrocarbons. Chemical labs again, right? This time, these ones can be a little closer, like this. Okay, so this goes in here. This guy now sneaks around, comes into that guy. We're gonna put another lab over here. I mean, I didn't need that much room. I mean, he would have been fine, but let's get another machine over here. We're going to sneak him around this side. Boop. And now that should be our hydrocarbons. Right. And then our hydrocarbons, we turn into plastics. Yup. Man, you're really doing a lot of maneuvering around here. Well, I know. I mean, this is high-tech science, people. High-tech science. There's one. There's two. All right, so you got your high-tech carbons going in there. Now we're gonna steal a little bit from this one. Nope. No. You get right back in there, mister. We're not done out here yet. Far from it. So. You need a launch pad. Yup. We're going to sneak you in there. Ah, darn it. All right, fine. Listen, just give me a second. Yes. I agree. I forgot to put my thing down. Where's my thing? Yeah, you can have that. Yep. Go into that. Go into this. Now you can have this. Should have probably did the back one, but that's fine. There we go. And, oh, easy now. There we go. We got our hydrocarbons going in there, as well as our plastics. And this will bleed this one off a little bit, but that's fine. It's not going to hurt us that much. And it gives us another star, hopefully, counting towards station level, which is important for later. In fact, we're going to hit save. We're going to go to... rewards, and of course we're looking at level 6. We need, is that 85 stars? Are you crazy? 85 stars, holy smokes. And then of course we can go for this one, hard melting, melt all the ice in sector 6. Anyway, 85 stars. Where am I at? 35. Holy smokes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's another 12 stars there, but I mean, cut me a break, game. Oh my. Okay. plastics is happening. It's fine. You got to do that. Well, that's going to handle that. No, that's not. Because that's ceramic and glass. Because you're a goof. Well, it will handle this eventually. Because you need it for conductor. Well, there's your plastics. There's your gold to get the conductor. All right, so we will break off this here, and I will probably swing it around and put a landing pad over here and send it off that way. Okay, but for now, it's fine. In fact, we can probably move this one up too. No, that's fine. All right. Let's work on the tasks at hand, you goof. Here I am thinking I was all that in a bag of chips. Aluminum and silicon. Let's go do that. Aluminum. Well, there's aluminum. Aluminum. There's silicon there. There's silicon there. Aluminum there. Okay, so this was our experimental planet, right? Let's get some silicon. We'll bring it over to the aluminum planet, and we'll do it that way. Easier. Where is this? Where is it? Right? It did. I'm pretty sure this planet did say it had it. I mean, okay, it's probably under the ice somewhere, but where? Better not be up here. Was that my imagination? I'm pretty sure that planet just said it had it. Yeah, it's got like 3 things here. Yeah, we're taking methane off of here. Great. Where? All right, where is this stuff? Okay, where's the melter? Give me the melter. Okay, well, there's the uranium. But that's not what I'm looking for. What about down here? More uranium. Nope. Okay. Oh, no. What's over here? Well, okay, we're getting closer to finding it. Sure, he says. Looks like there's a little bit over here. Wow, that's a really small patch. Are you serious? And what am I? Yeah, okay, well, at least that's what I'm sending, but wow, that is such a small patch. Okay, well, you gotta send it, Max, so let's get on with it. Let's do things. Do that. Boy, this is gonna be some squeaky. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah, give me that. We had better get 4 on here. I am going to lose my mind. Come on. Yeah, give me that back. Give me that back. Yeah. All right. Give me the 4th one. Oh, yeah, you're so lucky. You're so... Yeah, I would have not been happy if I had not gotten the 4th one on there. All right, there we go. Let's take you, my good friend. We will put you over here somewhere. Well, there's lots of titanium here. Sure. Okay, well, let's get a landing pad for him. All right, and we'll go back out here, and we're gonna take you, my good friend, and we're gonna go this way. Done. All right, we'll do this. Okay, so that's got the slices coming in big time. So what do we need? We're making ceramics, right? Yes. All right. Cubicles. Let me guess. This planet has none, because we're bums here. Gosh darn it. Fine. I will make 2. Oh. Hey, you want to see explosives? Let's go. Explosives away. There's one. Oh, there you go. Really? You're giving me that hard of a time? Okay, sure. How about you check the solar power here? Because we're in trouble. Okay, well, this isn't so bad, except that I see that they're trying to bury some of it underwater, so I'm going to try and sneak around that, of course. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we want to take 1 and 2, and we want to take a pipe, and we want to, what do we want to do with this pipe? Well, I know what I want to do with the pipe. Okay, first of all, you got other things to worry about here too. You got to take this guy down this way and follow this pipe. This sounds very tricky. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And you need to take this guy, and you're going to follow this guy, go around this guy, like that. Sure. And, no, give me this. Thank you. There's method to the madness, people. I swear. Okay. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. Okay. You come in there. There's yours. You come in this side. That's yours. Your splitter is here. You're going to put it right there. Like that. And then you get this. You're going to get this. That's going to make the ceramic. Now we got to get it out of here. We need a launching site. Well, of course it's all the way over there. That's not ceramic. Why is that not ceramic? Oh, because it's carbon in that. Well, of course it is. What am I making? Oh, this will take care of the light alloy. That's fine. We'll deal with Mr. Ceramic there in a second. I mean, we've made extra pods for this reason, so that's fine. Let's get that launching. So now what we want to do is we want to take this, put it back. Oh, we should be able to put it there. There's 1. There's 2. And we're going to try and take this around here. We'll plug that into there for now. That should handle that. What's heavy alloys? Because we haven't dealt with them yet. Strong alloys are iron in this or titanium in this. This is the better formula. It's better to save your carbon and go for the raw materials if you can. We can try to get strong alloy here in a second. Meanwhile, we do got to go back to make ceramics back on our favorite little rock, because it seems to be this is where it's all happening. Okay, so you're making carbon. You're making that. I was pretty sure I had another 2 ready to go. Did I not? Oh, we didn't make them yet. Right. This is where we're going to make the ceramic now. Right? Right, because you're making plastics, and now I need to make ceramic. This will be the inbound. This will be the outbound. All right, cool. That sounded really awesome. Do you know what you're doing? Heck no. But you need ceramics anyway. Oh, really? We need circuit boards? Okay. Sure. Okay, well, you might as well take the ceramic, because that's what we're going for next. Let me see. We need, yep. So this is gonna get real tricky, because this is a really small patch of stuff. Let's go 1. We'll go 2. No. You get right back here, mister. I'm not done with you yet. We'll go 3. We're gonna go 4. We'll go 1. We'll go 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna give us our carbon. Bring that ceramic back up here. Now the titanium. Did you leave enough room for the titanium to come through? I'll bet you didn't. Because you never do. You never leave enough room. You never do. You never do. You always forget. Look, just take it easy. I'll fix it. Okay, so the titanium has to sneak through the back here, right? I mean, that's how this works. And guess what? We need explosives for that. Really? Sure. Okay. Well, we'll do one boom. Let's just do one. We'll feed the two into one. There you go. Okay, let me go find some titanium for this guy. Because this isn't going to happen otherwise. Go here. Cubicle. You better get to some power. You might have just blown up the whole power facility. Okay, well, this is good. You didn't. Okay. But did you leave enough? Oh, it's okay. I can sneak that one in the side because you're only doing one. You're not doing two. All right. So we need a landing pad. That's going to be you, my friend. Now we got to go get triangles somewhere. We got to go get triangles. Well, there's triangles, but they're going to the space station. He has triangles. Do we have enough spare triangles left? And why do we have a blank? I always worry about blanks. Blanks worry me. Why do we have a blank? Well, you're not blank. Oh, because you never did use this one. Okay. Well, we do have triangles, and I need a blank. Congratulations. You know what? We're going to move this one over by one. Can we park that over here? It's a little closer to where I need it. All right. Let's try and get 4 on this. Okay. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. You cheap bum. Oh, gee, I don't know if we're going to get 4 on this one. Oh, come on. Give it to me. Oh, yeah, there's 2. Come on now. Come on, Bubba. Yes. Give me 4. Oh, come on. We got to try and get 4. I got to have the 4. Do you really need 4 on this one, Max? I mean, you're only using this for a very specific purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Can we try and come in this way? Yeah, see, that one out there is really causing us a problem. Darn it. Well, I'll try 3. I'm not going to be happy about it. Okay, there you go. Take your little triangles. Where are we going with these things? Down here. All right, well, let me wait for the little triangles to come up. Yeah, there you go. And now you got to go all the way down here. Yep, right there. I really hate this line, and I really wish I had 4 on that connection, because that only makes this worse. But anyway, we'll take it. Okay, ceramics. Gee whiz. Give me Mr. Socks. Okay. I'm just looking to see what we got here. Gold plastic is conductor. All right. And it's probably going to be easier to take the plastics and go somewhere. You're doing things. You're doing things. You're not doing things. We have a spare hole. That's good. We're probably going to need it. Where's my plastic guy? All right, so yeah, we're going to need that spare. So this guy, because we got to break this off, right? Plastic's has got to be on his own. So let's clean this up now while we're kind of playing around here for a minute. Take this, blow that up. We're going to put it right back. Hold on a second. First, you need this. Get back here. Okay, you go into there. Alright, well, you want to be way out there, do you? Alright, that's fine. You can go that way. Now, I need you, my friend, to come out this way. No, don't. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop hooking. Stop hooking into him. Oh, jeez. Please. Please just do what I want you to do. Alright, thank you. Alright, well, that wasn't quite what I wanted. Alright, stop right there. Don't you move, mister. Launch pad, do that. Alright, you can do that. You can do this. Alright, now that leaves this. Can we get to it? Oh, yes, we can. Good. Woo, I was worried about it. Okay, so we can get to this pad. Because we gotta launch this stuff out of here. Sure, he says. Okay. Oh, that one didn't... Oh, we didn't connect on that one? No, that's not good. Why? Yeah, okay, that's good. 1, 2. We should be able to come over here and connect in like that. You're gonna come around here. We're gonna come up here. Sneak in there. Whoa, easy now. We gotta sneak in here. Yep, right through here, and through here, and through here, and into that. Now, you go into there. You go into there. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, no. No. You can allow me that. You let me do that. Really? You don't want to let me do that? That's so mean. That's so mean. Stop. Really? You're only gonna let... Stop it. Take out that power line. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. Yup. You're so mean, game. It's so mean. Alright, fine. Do this. Do that. Yeah, you go into there. You're gonna come... Oh, I can't do that either. Can I sneak it in this way? I don't know if I can. I might be able to. I mean, that's fine. I would much rather go the short route. No, I didn't think so. What are we missing? Yeah. Stop that. They don't want that crap. Ceramics. That's that. That's that. Equals that. Yes, that's what I want. Thank you. Holy smokes. You'd think I was pulling hair. All right, go. All the things. Eat it up. Since we're only doing one of these, it's a little easier. If I was doing two, then I'd have to drag both the power line and the other line. I'd have to drag this line out and around. I have to drag this line out and down the center of these lines to hook into the two of them, and then I could have got them over here, but I'm not doing any of that, people. I'm just not in the... I'm just not there. I am just not there. Okay, so that's going to handle all that. So now we're launching ceramics. Okay, cool. Which is taking care of that. Mirrors. Right. Well, it turns out you've got... Darn it. I don't have a spare rocket. Yeah, you don't... Well, no, I don't have a spare rocket here. That's a problem. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not really. You gotta make mirrors. Or glass. You need glass. At some point in time. Yeah, like, see? Glass. Now, I could temporarily use this same rocket because it turns out I'm doing the same thing. So we can do that. If we back this up just a wee bit and we do one of these right there, and then you go this and you go that. Does this require a cubicle as well? No, it's a component lab. Yikes! A component lab. No. And of course, the only other place is way over here, and it's under the ice, and it's all really bad. Yep. Give me this. Okay, where? First of all, okay, just put this thing down for a second. Just put that down. All right, where's this energy again? Not even. That wasn't even close to where you need that, dude. Take that. Blow that up. All right, let's try here. Is it a little closer? Energy. Well, yes, it's so close. You're right on top of it now. Okay. I need you to move a little bit more that way. Can we have it now? Yes. There's one. There's two. There's three. Here comes the ugly. All right. 1, 2. All right. Come on. You're coming with me. Yep. Okay, well, back up. Oh, easy, easy. Come back around this way. I now need a laser gun. 1 laser gun. Ceramics and triangles. All right, you grab that. Okay, and then you need a line from this into that, and then this line can go into that. Temporarily anyway, and that will get me my mirrors. Okay, we'll take that. What do you got for me now, game? Glass. Well, it turns out I'm about to make glass, so have that. And there is my glass, and that's going to handle that. All right. Conductor thread. Holy smokes. This is so painful. Plastics, please tell me I'm sending plastics separately all on its own, that I haven't messed this up. That we're doing that now. Yes, plastic is all on his own. Okay, so now we got to take plastics, send him to the gold place, and then we can do conductor thread. All right, let's do that. What are you gonna do about these this nesting thing? I don't know. I'll figure that out. Is this the third? No. This is the only gold in this whole place. Right. Okay, so we need plastics come here. There's actually a fair amount of gold here. That shouldn't be the problem. So I guess we're gonna land that sucker right here. Get us a couple of heating pads. Do something like that. Okay. These are done in component labs, so we're going to have to find where the power is. Oh, wow. It's really bad. Okay. All right. Yep. Thanks. Habitat. I've researched to optimize a highly efficient habitat. Who wants to move in first? Oh, me, please. In you go. Right through the little hatch and up the ladder. That's settled. Now I can please get back to the Stargates. I've hypothesized the tests. Okay. Give me that that patch again. So we got to try and put it right about here somewhere, I think. No. Yeah, give me. Please stop moving. Right about there. Okay. Please tell me we can get 1, 2, 3 out of this, because that's what we need. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. All right, so let's get our plastics hooked in here. Right, plastics and gold. Where's my plastics? There's my plastics. So we'll grab that and we'll take that right to there. Excellent. Okay, so our plastics will be arriving shortly. Our gold is right here. We need component labs, which means you need to have another melter somewhere around here to melt this so as we can do something with it. Right there. Let's try that. The stuff factory manufactures all kinds of stuff that birds like. Sure. Start researching factory stuff? Well, it needs 20 feathers. Wow, and 5 plastic. Well, it turns out I'm sending plastic here. Well, actually, we're not sending... Well, we are sending plastic here. That's a problem. Can we not send the... Well, okay, so here's another trick I like to do. So I will send materials to one planet and then actually just blast it off again somewhere else. So this won't be the first time I've done this. So plastic is now arriving here. We're just going to take a single line off of this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to just run that line all the way down here, and stick it into that rocket, and that will work. In fact, it's a requirement for one of the achievements to send stuff back and forth between rocks, and it's really tricky actually. But you get used to sending stuff between rocks all the time before you send it back home. Okay, laser factory. Let's get that up and running. Yeah, I mean the habitats are important. I just don't know where you got to put them. Oh, they actually got to go on top of cubicles, like that. You know what? We'll deal with that because this is where I think they're going to have to go. Because we need to make there's the component lab. So we need to put that right about here, and we're going to put that in there. Where's my solar? I thought I hooked that up. Okay. Okay, come around this way. Hook that in. Go this way. You think one will do? Probably. There we go. There's some thread. All right, well, let's get the thread launched. We can launch that with the plastics if we wanted to temporarily. Right? Because I'm really circuit boards, dude. You're killing me with the circuit boards. Okay, well, let's go for that one because that's a win. He needs research stuff. But we're still working towards this. And thread is feathers. Yeah, so really, I guess it's time to try out these habitats. So let's put a habitat in. It needs 2 power, of course. Yeah, okay. It's almost like where my mommy keeps me warm. Take a load off, kid. Remember, we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. The warmer you get, the more you molt. Right. Please tell me we have a place for more power. Okay, well, we do. Somewhere's right about here. Okay, let's get that 2 power hooked up. Okay, and 2, 1, 2, and we're gonna run that over here. Okay, feathers are running. So feathers, keep working on this. Feathers and thread. So thread requires a component lab. No, we don't have uranium on this rock, do we? We do not. Darn it. Well, we're gonna need some. All right. The easiest way to get all the power we want is ship it. And let's do this. So, let's get in there. Landing pad. Let's do that. Yep. That's you can count on me. Hyper relaxation molting mode activated. Okay. This is fine. Okay, well, let's just go for that because it's already being made. Let's go grab us some uranium. Hey, look at that. There's some free uranium right next door. Boop. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of uranium here. Yay, us. And turns out you need a full rocket to run 1 fusion plant. All right, so that is what we're going to need to make this work. I need you to plug into there. Okay, so now we need a fusion plant. Yep, 1 nuclear reactor. Might as well put that right up here somewhere. We're going to need a second one of these. That's got to go there. So Mr. Thread comes in here. Mr. Feather Mr. Feathers comes in this way. Okay. Okay, there we go. Mr. Nuclear Uranium. No, what's that? This line should not be that. Please go away. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but we don't want it. Why is this coming in? Okay, I have no idea why that's doing what it's doing. This is supposed to be uranium. Okay, well, let's just plug it in. Okay, what? All right, that's uranium going through the... I was gonna say, why is there a bunch of oxygen running through that pipe? That's driving me crazy. That's gonna run that power. That's gonna do that. And we're gonna need a. So that is gonna be. I need feathers times 2. So I gotta run feathers out this way. Oh, you can't do that. Feathers aren't very fast, but that's okay. It turns out we can make more feathers. Yep, because we have spare power. Yep. One thing about this thing is that it's got power to burn, baby. So we're going to take this line here, and we're going to hook it into that. Or be fussy and not. Yeah, do this, do that. You do that. There we go. You're going to get your 2 feathers. You're going to give me 2 feathers. Wow, there's all kinds of feathers backed up in that pipe. Well, of course there is. So we're going to take these 2 feathers, run around this way. Okay, let's not get sloppy now. Right. Okay, so you got my thread, you've got my feathers. This is gonna make my socks, and I need a stuff factory. Okay. Sure. What do I need? 20 feathers. Okay, sure. Okay. Stuff that in there. Okay, I need to grab a drink. Just give me a sec. Okay, people, I'm back. The old throat got dry really fast. Sure. I was like, holy smokes, I'm dying. Okay, here come my feathers. We need 20 of them. There's probably take a minute or so to get 20 into the pipe. That's fine. We'll get a few 20s going on there. Looking pretty good. Overall, we're generating passive income in credits. That's how that works. If we go in here, what you get is the more station pieces you put together and then the more supply you get, you'll get passive income. So I'm actually getting 200 credits a minute. That's why I don't seem to be running out of any money, even though I haven't done any missions in a while. Because after a while, your passive income actually kind of does the job for you, which is really nice. And as you can see, I'm now topped up. Now, I can earn even more money than that by doing jobs, but I don't have to, as long as I'm not spending it fast enough. But we can, what do you got there? 12 glass up for 780 bucks. Why not? We'll take it. So this is going to get me the stuff thing. the things I got to do, people. There's my 20. There's my 20. Okay, off you go. Yeah, give me my 20. Sure. All right. I guess that was the 16. That wasn't the 20. Sure. There's my 20. Thank you. I'll claim it. The stuff factory, he says. All right, we're going to back you off just a wee bit. We're going to get me one of these heater pods. Put that right about there. Production. The stuff factory. Because it makes stuff, and it's really wonky to work with. All right, so we're going to plug you in. We're going to plug you in. Oh, you need 6 energy. That's so mean. Because I think I'm already using 5 energy for Mr. Bird. Darn it. Really? And he is putting out 8 energy. You need 6 energy? That is so mean. So mean of you, game. That's so mean of you. Okay, well, listen. Do we have any other pockets of jigger anywhere besides up here where we seen it? Not really. I don't remember being zoomed in this close all the... Oh, here, put that away. Back that off. Yeah, we're gonna need to do another one. Gosh darn it. Fine. Go get some uranium, Max. That's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do. Do this, do that. You probably should have built the platform for that. Well, you're already here, so just do it. You'll have to come back. Do that, do that, do this, and do that and this. Oh, we'll take that money, thank you. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and 4. Yep, plug you guys all in. There we go. Okay, go do your thing over here. We need another platform to land this stuff at. Where was it? Is that it? Is that the one we want to use? Yes. We can use that one. Can I run a wire? Yes, I can. All right, so we can use that one as the incoming. No, where are you going, dude? Get back in there. Now you got to find that again. All right. This landing pad, do that. Can we get a fusion power plant right there? That'd be great if we could. You can too. Nice. So we'll do that. We'll do this. And that's now you want to go out, dude. Now you want to go out. Did I not make a second launch pad here already? I was pretty sure I did. What do we got going on here? Okay, you're launching. Oh my goodness, you've launched the wrong things, dude. Holy smokes. Well, they looked green. Really? All right, fine. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'm just going to launch some lemons into space instead. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, he says. Okay, can we do that now? Awesome. Take that, stick that over there, come back over this way. If you would be so kind as to start producing power for me, I will run this down here. No, you keep coming with me, mister. We are not done. I gotta stick you into the stuff machine. Like that. Look at that. Mesh-covered socks, people. That's good. I can't believe I just had to make this thing. 16 mesh-covered socks. It's gonna be perfect. We are sending up feathers, are we not? Oh, we're not launching feathers at the moment, but we can. We can actually launch both of these. Once this is done, I can actually unhook Mr. Stuff Machine, and then we can actually hook back up the feathers and the stuff to this rocket. Which is fine. What's the problem? What's your problem here? Why are you cranky all of a sudden? Yeah. What's the problem? What's your problem? Okay, I don't understand. You should have no problems. Why is Mr. Pipe having an argument all of a sudden? Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, give me the pipe. Sure. We'll do it that way. Is it cranky because of something over there? Sure. Okay. Do. Here, we'll stick it on this side just in case. That shouldn't have been a problem. But anyway. Yeah, I want to take that one out, and I'm just gonna move it over, just because now I'm like paranoid. All right, so now we're and that happens. That is a bit of a glitch in the game, where every once in a while a pipe will just magically stop working. Right? Now, is it the end of the world? Far from it. I've worked with a lot bigger bugs in a lot of bigger games. I mean, just take Drive Beyond Horizons. I mean, holy smokes, the amount of bugs I got to work with there alone. All right, make me socks, people. You have no outbound. All right, is that going to work now? Holy smokes. Getting socks. All I'm trying to do is load up some socks, people. Holy smokes. There we go. Yeah, launch some socks into space, would you? There we are. Okay, yay us. I don't know how many socks that is, but it's going to make more socks, and it's going to launch them. It's going to launch them, people. We're going to get this victory. Boy, you get an extra long episode today on this one, let me tell you. Yeah, there were 3 socks and one feather on that flight. So there's 1 feather for that manufacturing unit. We will divert socks directly into the process right after we're done making the socks, and I can get this thing out of my way. We'll shove thread and socks right in there, because something tells me socks aren't a big star moneymaker here. Looks like we're going to get a 1 star out of it, but I'm not going to count on it when I can... well, I don't know. It's a pretty easy 1 star. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, people. As you can see, we got lots of things to make here, and we're getting 3 stars on some of it, 2 stars on others. You know, and then this is where you got to really focus on later. Coming back to making these more efficient, right? So obviously we need more aluminum going up, we need more gold, we need more iron, we need more methane. We are sending enough silicon now, and that's because of the mistake I made earlier, and sulfur is finally being satisfied. But there we go, there's our 6. Captain, I've gathered enough data on the waves. If we can compress them into a signal, we could detect strangeness beyond the current system. I believe the large asteroid Guranda 1 is the best candidate for a strangelet detector, but it's located right on the edge of the system. Who even said that we should continue looking for them? I think these humming rocks aren't worth the chase. We're flying to the ends of the universe, and for what? This is our great adventure? Is this why we went to the stars? 2 stones from different systems are resonating through a powerful and unknown force. In your own words, this is mad, yo. The odds against this are astronomical. Bringing more strength could reveal... Yeah. Sometimes all I need to do is keep my beak shut and problem solve themselves. All right, there we go, people. A singular invention. The stuff machine. Sure, it's the stuff machine, people. That's how it works. It makes stuff. Okay. So, with that, I'm going to hit this button here. I'm going to do that, and I'm Max. This, of course, has been Starbirds. This has been level 6. And we can, we'll stay here for a second. We'll do the zoom out thing as we, I can probably, well, actually, I can just get rid of Mr. Socks machine here. We can actually plug that in now, and we can actually plug this in, and we can start sending those 2 items up. I'm not too worried about the socks. That's fine. So yeah, that's how it gets done, people. We'll continue to actually max this out, which means we need some heavy metal, I think, is one of the options we're going to need. So there's 7 more to go here, so that will take this number up to 23. And then, of course, I think what is it, 75? I think it was 75 that we need here. That's a crazy number. I don't know. I think that's going to be pretty tough on this build, but I guess all you can do is try it, I guess. Anyway, nevertheless, we're going to max the rest of these out so as we can get 23 stars and get quest rewards a lot higher than that. And then, all right, so what do you got for me now, big guy? Circuit boards. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Well, we have conductor, I think. We can probably give him conductor really fast. Sure. Let me just zip over here for a second to where we're launching that stuff. Where are you? Not you. You're conductor. Yes, you are. And if we take this pipe out of here for 10 seconds and we do one of these like this, and then we go boop, boop, and then I'm going to sneeze. Okay, that was quite the sneeze. And we go straight around like that. That should give me a conductor down here, and that's going to fix that. Oh, gee, people. Yeah, Starbirds, me max. On the next one, level 7 is going to happen. Because that's a thing. As we're now sending up them coils of wire. Yeah, and at the same time, I will work towards doing stuff here. Because that's the thing we do. I think we only sent one of them coils up there, big guy. So yeah, level 7 on the next one, people, and all the things. Let's do the zoom out for this, because that's, I mean, we got that one taken care of. Yeah, and I mean, these blank ones, I mean, you kind of get ripped off on those. Not much you can do about those except to stare at them, really. One of these is probably pretty good, though, to run a bunch of them little heaters on. Let's have a look at this. If we go in here, this is where, like, what you want to do is you kind of want to take this, and is this one frozen even? No, this one has nothing on it at all. It's totally useless. All right, fine. I didn't want to come here anyway. All right, so see, I try to demonstrate something, totally can't demonstrate it. Whatever, people. With that, we're going to do level 7 on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.